What's going, guys? Over here, welcome back finally to another episode of my Motorsport Manager PC career mode on the PC preview build. We're back with episode number 6 today, and we're going to China, which is interesting because this is technically the European Racing Series, and a few of you guys pointed that out last time because we're at Japan as well. So yeah, that's interesting. I must have missed that news when China and Japan joined the European Union. Maybe the European Union had space after we left. So yeah. Anyways, we're going to continue on. I've sort of forgotten where we were because I've been playing quite a lot of F1 2016. So I've sort of let's just take a look around and see where we were with everything. Our job's secure, so I think that's a good thing. Let's look at our car and see. Well, we've got improved parts that are being worked on. In terms of our fit parts, obviously we just did a race, so there's no point looking at it right now. Let's just continue on and see how the parts get repaired and go ahead of our China race. Hopefully the engineers can obviously establish reliability right back up. See, as we come towards the 25th, condition work is done, so we pause it here. We've got mail, and that's condition work, car repair done. So we can look at the rest of the car, so now they can focus on improving the parts. But if we look at the fit parts, everything is back to A-OK. The gearbox a little bit down, but that's the new one, isn't it? That's the new one that we've got. That's basically performing higher, but might have lower reliability. But at the moment, both the drivers are happy, so I'm just going to kind of not touch anything, just leave it how it is, because they're both happy. I remember last time it was very, very hard to actually get Luigi to be happy, so we'll leave it there. We'll not touch the car. We'll just let this progress thing update, and then we'll see what we can do. I think probably these will take too long for it to be on for the next race, but we'll just continue on and see how we go. Right, here we are. We're finally at the weekend of China. We're traveling to Beijing at the moment. So, let's see. Okay, so 13 days, 61 days. Still a long way to go for those parts to be improved. We did allocate staff. I'm pretty sure I made sure it was about half, I think, on reliability and actual performance of the parts. But it's still going to take a long time because these are quite... I think we did the gearbox, wasn't it? And the engine. So I think they were quite kind of, big parts, big deals of parts. But in terms of anything else, I don't know really. I think we're sort of good. Like we're in terms of our stats of our car, we're pretty decent in terms of the bar. So I don't feel like we need to spend anything. And to be honest, it's a bit too late right now as we're right at the weekend of China. So perhaps after we do the race, we will look at improving the parts, because I think this is actually quite early on that we're going to get into the race for once in an episode. So let's get into it. So in terms of the sponsors, what we're going to choose now. I would feel confident about choosing this Wonderlark for 1.4 million, but also at the same time, it's been about a week or so since I've played the game, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to be as good as I was back in Japan, where we got a win, wasn't it? I think. I can't even remember. That's how bad my memory is. You know what? Screw it. We'll just go for Wonderlark. If we don't get it, yeah, we maybe piss some sponsors off, but that's fine. That's chill. We can just, I don't know, we can just serve them some booze in the hospitality area and just, make them forget that we did such a poor job if we don't meet the objectives. So let's go on towards China, which is, of course, here in Europe. Definitely. Right, it's practice time, and for once, Matt Hendricks has the biggest track confidence in the world. And I remember one of you guys said I should use them because they could potentially help us with this setup. So I'm going to choose Claudia and Matt because it seems like Luigi is just rubbish compared to them. The feedback might not be as good for Matt, but he's got a track confidence. So I feel like that maybe he can, he might know what he's feeling out there, but he might not be able to communicate it. So we might have to work on that, maybe some sign language or something like that if he can't communicate. Because a feedback of 4 suggests he just can't even talk. But let's see. All right, so in terms of setup, I'm just going to leave it at default. It's been working for us. Just send them out on default and then kind of see what they're saying. I mean, there's not too much time to do it in the practice session in the preview build because it's quite short. I think I did read that they're going to kind of change it for when the full game comes out, that even if you choose the short weekends that I've chosen, you can then extend the practice sessions and the qualifying sessions to kind of be like the same length as the race, because it is quite a short practice when you do take practice. I'll admit that, but I think there'll still be enough time for us to do this strategy again, where you just send them out on default and then see how it goes. So, yeah, just send them out. Yeah, it's fine. Tyre choice. We'll send Claudia on softs. Yeah, that's fine. In terms of the race, let's do race trim for her. Race trim, send out, and then send out Hendricks, tyre choice, qualifying trim, Tyre choice, we'll send him out on super soft so we get different kind of level of knowledge on these two, and hopefully we can at least fill one of them up by the end of it. We might switch Cloudy onto super softs, to be honest, just to see how it goes, because I think the qualifying trim is going to be more important, because also in the race, just I've realised, in general, I mean, I don't really use the prime tyres too much, to be honest. I use the options a lot. So, yeah, we'll fast forward, we'll cut later on and see how everything goes for their feedback. Hopefully it's not too bad. Right, Hendricks comes through for his lap, and now we're going to bring him in, because that's all I need from him. We'll let Claudia stay out, maybe, while we do Hendricks' setup choice, but hopefully we're just going to, if he can just quickly get in the pit so we can actually look at the setup, because we only have 4:45, to be honest, at the moment. Claudia, I'll just let her go out there, because, you know, I don't think we're going to have enough time to really assess the setup and then also send her out for another fast lap on the super softs. But Hendricks at the moment 14th, Claudia in last. So that doesn't say, that says quite a lot there, but we'll see how this setup goes. Right, he said poor, bad, poor. Right, send out again. Let's check this out. Let's change some things. Right, change it a little bit towards the top end speed, bit of cornering and a bit of oversteer there. We're sending them out again on qualifying trim. Different set of super softs, send out. Cloudy's still going out there, so we'll bring her in now at the end of this lap. So hopefully she'll have enough time that we can just send her out for one lap and check the setup up. But Matt, we'll get the knowledge for qualifying at least. Yeah, we've already done that. Level 2 there, so we'll get a bit of a, whatever it was called. I can't even remember the name of it. Basically the kind of traits you get for the qualifying the race, because we got level 2. And our active knowledge of both tyres is pretty decent already. And we're not going to get it over level 2, I don't think, but pretty decent at least, with 65% for Claudia there on the softs, going 2 laps. Okay, here we go. So poor, bad, bad. That's a lot of work to do. A lot more towards top end speed and a lot more towards understeer. Okay, we can do that. And then we'll send her out for one lap on the super softs. We've only got 1 minute 15, so she won't even complete the lap, to be honest, but at least she'll just get on the circuit. Right, we've got Claudia out, but the session's already finished, so she's going to finish up in 20th. She's going to come into the pits, but hopefully just doing this out lap will hopefully give us enough indication maybe of what she thinks of the setup tweaks. In terms of active knowledge, I think we did pretty well. 78% 82 for both tyres. And then qualifying trim 65% on level 2. So that's pretty decent, to be honest. Matt did a lot of good work there in the qualifying trim. But we finished up quite low in practice, but I don't think that's going to be too much to worry about. Right, qualifying second or above, and we will get just rounding up 600k there. So qualifying trim and quick fixes, that'll be quite good for us, to be honest, because a lot of things break on our car for Luigi. So we'll get that for him. And then for Claudia, we've got qualifying trim as well. And then car condition drops slightly lower, slower, I should say. So we're going to choose that one, because I don't think we're going to need intermediates. The weather conditions are looking pretty nice at the moment. In terms of car setup, let's look at it and see what they thought at the end of it. So in terms of aero, Claudia thought it was great. Poor balance and then poor for that. So we want to basically keep it around here, but change everything else. Right, we got that. We're going to keep it the same exact thing for aero. So great. So hopefully that stays great by the time the race comes around. Speed balance, we put it a little bit towards acceleration, and then handling, we've gone very, very much middle ground. No understeer, no oversteer, so hopefully that helps out. Slicks, obviously, on the super softs. And then let's look at Luigi's setup. So poor, poor, bad. Okay, so a bit more work to do here. Right, I don't know if this setup's going to work, honestly, but we'll just go for it. Something a little bit different to everything, because he didn't even have a great there, whereas Claudia did. So, car setup's all done. Let's start qualifying. Let's go out. Honestly, don't know where we're actually going to end up at all. I think Matt came, like, 10th in qualifying, but he's a reserve driver, so it's Luigi now driving. So, let's send one of them out. Tyre choice, obviously, slick, super soft, send them out. So, one of you did suggest that I should stop fast-forwarding it when we do the outlap, which is probably a good idea. So, we're going to send Luigi out. We're going to wait a little bit and then send Claudia out so I can actually do one at a time, because we only get one lap in anyway, so I may as well just do one car at a time, and we'll have enough time for that. So let's just speed this up a little bit and then slow him down, speed up a little bit, slow him down. Brakes are getting too hot, speed that up a little bit and then slow them down. Brakes are overheating by the time they come round. Come on, no, they're, oh, it's gonna be cold. Gonna be cold. Oh, good and perfect. Nice. Now send Cloudy out. Tire choice, slick, super soft. This is a much better strategy here. So she'll just about get out in time, hopefully. Yeah, that'll be enough time. Yeah, she's gonna have enough time to go out. So, right, speed this up. Right, we're gonna slow this down a little bit and then speed that up. Okay, let the tire temps and the brake temps go up. Overheating. Bring it down. Bring it back up. Come on. All right, here we go. Should be able to cool down by the time we come round. Come on. Overheating brakes. Ooh, overheated brakes, but perfect tyre temps. Okay, that was a bit unfortunate. Went a bit too much fast right at the end there, but we just got her across the line to actually be there. And at the moment is Luigi's up in third. He set his lap already, didn't even look, but he set his lap time. He's up in fourth at the moment. Where's Cloudy going to be? Let's look. Green first sector. What's the second sector going to be for her? It doesn't look like she probably has the same pace as Luigi. Second green sector. Okay, this might be okay at the end. Through the last little corner there. Across the line, it's going to be P17. Wow. Wow, that is a stark difference. P4 and P17, that is a huge difference of 1.4 in terms of pace there. So I think obviously Matt did a lot of qualifying runs in Luigi's car, so that might have helped him out quite a bit there. So hopefully we did 2 soft runs on Claudia's car, so hopefully she can do a lot better in the race, but that is a big difference. Right, so in terms of the setups, we're going to put Claudia on the soft tyre because she did a lot more running on the soft tyre, so I feel like she'll perform better on that tyre off the start of the race. In terms of the drive strategy, we sort of found out now it's a good thing to put it on push right at the start and then put it a little bit down once we got into the race. So let's get going for the Grand Prix. Luigi on super softs. I've changed the setup a little bit for Claudia to give her a little bit more balance because she said the speed balance was poor. But either of that, we're ready. P4 and P17, quite a stark difference. But let's go to 5 red lights for the Chinese Grand Prix here at Beijing for the European Racing Series. We're underway right now. Luigi getting a good start. He's up into third at the moment. So good start. Might get into second. No, he gets blocked off by that car. We go into turn 1 though. He's going to go round down the middle of them in a bit of a sandwich, and we're up into first place. I was going to say second, up into first. Claudia already up into 12th. Let's change this down to neutral now, so we don't need it. For Claudia, I'm going to keep it on push, to be honest, because she's down here in 12th, so we'll keep an eye on her now. Hopefully I can just leave Luigi to do his own thing in first place there and just kind of push hard on the super softs, but Claudia will keep her on pushing. At the moment she's in 12th on the soft tyres, the tyre she knows better, so let's see, hopefully she can make some overtakes. Right, we're fast forwarding a little bit onto lap 2. We're in P11 at the moment, so she's made 1 place up in 1 lap, unfortunately. Looks like she doesn't actually have as much pace as I hoped. I'm churning through the tyres. Well, should I start going easy on them? Oh, you're only on 79% wear, to be honest, so it's not too bad, but the temperatures are quite high, so we might want to put it down to neutral because you don't want to overheat the tyres too much. Whereas Luigi out in first, setting purple sectors, but his tyres are right about in the middle, so might want to push a little bit just to make them on the hotter side, but generally you want to try and keep it in the middle there. So Claudia's temperatures are slowly come down. She's up into 10th at the moment, so 1 more place gotten by lap 3. So at the moment, not looking like she has great pace. Looks like the super soft tyre definitely is the race tyre to be on. And Luigi's still doing the work there in first place. So she's in 9th, but we'll just slow this down. We'll look at Luigi, just get a sit rep on him. So he's got quite a sizable gap there to second place. So he is really doing the work at the moment. And it looks like the work that Matt did in practice has actually worked out really well. So whoever told me in the last episode in the comments to use the reserve driver if he's got better confidence, thank you for that. And, you know, you've done the job. It's worked out really well. So let's go back to Claudia here in 8th place now. So not too bad. Tyres are getting down to the kind of optimum temperature. In 7th now at the moment. So slowly, she's coming back in this Grand Prix. Right, we're on lap 5 at the moment. Luigi's coming through just in the middle of his lap. His tyres are 35%, so I'm thinking of pitting him at the moment. So we'll pit him now. So the softs went 5 laps. If we just go another set of softs, potentially, I think. Another set of softs and then maybe super softs, I should say. And then maybe another set of softs till the end of the race. But I feel like Luigi's going really well on the super softs, so I don't want to kind of break that momentum. He's got quite a sizable gap, so it won't matter too much maybe if we're making 1 extra stop compared to everyone. I'm not too sure what the strategy would be. But we're going to add, 4 laps more fuel. In terms of parts, it's all looking good. Once again, the engine gearbox wearing out a little bit, so we might have to fix the gearbox towards the end. And the engine, well, that's quite a long time to fix, so we'll have to see how that goes. But we're going to go on balance, not going to go too fast on the pit stop. So pit that lap. Claudia in 6th place. And, well, she's made 2 places up from last time we checked, and she's right behind 5th place at the moment. Her tyres are 46%, so she can probably go maybe 1 more lap there, and then we'll pit her in. Right, here comes Luigi into the pits at the moment. There he goes. So, come on. Good. Nice. Refueling, not slow. Tyres, not slow. And that is basically a perfect pit stop. So, nice. Balance work that time. He's still come out in first place. Claudia Dilemma, we're going to be okay for the fuel. Yeah, you're fine. Stop blabbing around. Okay, so push Luigi. Just push for like one lap on the fresh tyres. And then she can pit right now. She definitely wants to pit. So, we went 6 laps on softs. It's working well for her. I think she likes the soft tyres. I think because we did so many laps in practice. So add 5 laps of fuel. We only used 6 laps of fuel there, and then it was time to come in. So if we just go on adding 4 laps, so we have 7 laps of fuel, I think that'll be better, just so I don't have to have extra weight on the car. Pit strategy balance there, because we don't want to risk it for a chocolate biscuit there in the pit stops. She'll come in. Let's look back at Luigi. Tyres are looking good, 92%. He's been pushing for 1 lap at the moment, so we'll send him onto neutral, and he's just out there controlling the race like an absolute lad. So, you know, go on, Luigi. You've been trounced by Claudia the entire season. It's your time to shine, bud. It's your time to shine. And for Claudia on the pit stop, everything good. So at the moment, it's looking like it's best for our team to just go on balanced pit stops, because every time I've tried to go fast on the pit stops, it's not worked out at all. It just really hasn't. So I think that's going to be the best way to go. So push for her. Let's look back at her. I feel like we can look at her for the rest of the race maybe, because Luigi's out in front. So you might want to see this battle for what will be 6th place. She's behind 2 cars, so it could be 5th by the end of it. The engine feels slightly down on power. Condition, yeah, it is, but we can't really do too much about that, to be honest, man. So I just think you're going to have to continue on and just soldier through, to be honest. But Claudia, meanwhile, up into 4th there, as I wasn't looking. We're going to put that down to neutral, because the temperature's getting a bit too hot there, but she's doing well at the moment, and it's looking good to maybe even get up into the podium positions. And the next car will be Bergkamp. He's on the super soft tyres, so that's going to be interesting to see if we can pass him. Right, Claudia is right behind Bergkamp, so we need to get past him. So let's push. We're going to put on overtake, or not overtake, high mode, high engine mode. Let's see if that works and see if she can overtake him. Oh, just can't get him. Let's put it up into overtake. Come on, attack, overtake, everything. Just go at it. Get this guy, get past him, because he's on the softer tyres. They're going to wear out faster, so we need to get past this person. Yes, come on. Up to 3rd now. Put it back to neutral, back to medium. There we go. Now we can relax. We're in 3rd place at the moment. Put it back all, get the tyres back to good temps, but we've got past him, and look at that. He's already dropping off there on the super soft, so we really need to make that move, and we have, and that's all good. Right at the moment, we're on lap 11 now. We need to make a pit stop. 90% tyres for Luigi. So now we're going to strap on the soft set and go to the end, because the super softs can only go about like 6 laps, and softs could potentially go 7. So we're going to go for that. Fuel options, we're going to put, yeah, 7 laps just to the end. Park condition, well, the gearbox isn't looking too great. Neither is the front wing, neither is the engine. But we've got quite a sizable gap, because this is 1st place. And 2nd place, I believe, is here somewhere. Where is 2nd? 2nd is... I don't even know where 2nd place is. They've completely just gone off the map, so I don't even know where 2nd is. But we've got basically plenty of time, so we don't need to worry about that. We can maybe put it in a lower engine mix or whatever and kind of just go to the end. So he's going to come in right here at the end of this lap. Meanwhile, Claudia in 3rd place, doing the work. Where is 2nd in all this? Right ahead of it. Right ahead of her. So she could potentially get 2nd place here if she just does the job. So actually, let's stick this up into overtake, attack. Let's go get it. Let's get 2nd place, get past them, and then just continue on the soft tyres. Come on. There we go. Up into 2nd. Nice. Now down to medium, and let's just continue on. Nice. You know what? Let's conserve. Let's go a little bit long on the soft tyre. Make sure we can maybe go onto the super softs right at the end. It could be by the end of this lap, actually, to be honest, because we've only got 6 laps left. So by the end of this lap, let's go neutral. And yeah, I think we'll pit in the end of this lap. So super softs, fuel option to the end, 6 laps. There we go. Park condition looking pretty good for her. And then pit strategy balance. Yeah, let's go. Let's go to the end on super softs then for Claudia. Right, good. Nice one. Completely, that just shows. For now, I think this might just be a preview build thing, but the balanced pit stop's the way to go. Hopefully in the full game, it will be worth you actually going on the fast kind of, on the actual fast pit stop strategy, because I found that every single time, and a few of you guys were also noticing that pretty much every single time it will just be slower because people were trying way too hard in the pit stops. But at the moment, we're 3rd, but you can see 2nd place man, Sabado, I think I pronounced that probably wrong, but he's on really worn soft, so he should get into 2nd, and we could make this a really nice 1-2. At the moment, you can see I've got Luigi on low engine mode, just because I don't want to wreck his engine too much. He's also got some gearbox issues, so we're just going to coast through to the end, I think, with him, and let Claudia just push on in 3rd at the moment, which will be 2nd, and she can be like the rear gunner to Luigi then. He's earned it. Luigi's earned the win, I feel. He's been the fastest all weekend, so even if Claudia is going to catch up to him, I feel like we'll just make sure Luigi gets first, because I think he deserves it. Right, you got a dilemma. 2nd last lap of the Grand Prix. Dilemma for Luigi. Is the gearbox okay? It's kind of issues when shifting up. Right. We might need to take some action. So if we look at the track map, Luigi's here. Claudia's here in second. That's cool. I don't know if that's enough of a gap to pit him and still come out in first. Where is third place? Third place is here. So if we pit Luigi now on this next lap, he will come out ahead of third place at the moment. And then we could potentially just let slow Claudia down and tell her to let Luigi through, because I feel like he really does deserve to win, but he's got gearbox issues at the moment, so we kind of have to fix that, because that's really, really not good. So if we put him onto super softs, don't fill any fuel up, fix this part, and then pit strategy, let's go for balanced again. Okay, let's pit him. Let's pit him at the end of this lap. We're going to tell him to put it up into higher mode, push the car, and pit this lap. And then we'll make Claudia let him through. Claudia's got issues of her own. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, she's really got issues of her own. We might have to pit both of them, to be honest. We might have to pit both of them. Onto super softs. Fuel, nothing. Oh god, fix that. Has she got enough of a gap to third? I think she might. Right, okay, we won't fix her gearbox because that might take too long. Right, this is going to be interesting. Let's watch this. Please. Oh, God, I just have a bad feeling we might be throwing away a 1-2 here. Oh, no. Come on, Luigi. Into the pits we go. Oh, there's been a mistake there, but it's still going to be okay. And then Claudia's into the pits, and she's still going to come out in second place. Yes, she is. Right, come on. Last lap of the Grand Prix. You can coast to the end. Come on, come on. Right, here we go, through the final corners. It was a little bit dicey at the end with the final pit stop where we come through to win the Chinese Grand Prix. It's going to be a 1-2 for Octane Racing. Get in, lads. Nice one. Yet again, practice showing really did do the work. For Luigi, especially on the soft tyres with Matt, that worked out a treat. And then Claudia did the work on the soft tyres earlier on in the Grand Prix as well. That worked out a treat, and it's a 1-2, and we'll get the money in the bag. Awesome stuff. So in the Drivers' Championship, Luigi once again is in second and gets a bit of a gap to ZRT Autosport's Sergio Valdez. And we can see at the moment Claudia is still leading by 16 points. If we continue on to Constructors, we're good, ahead by 45 points. So I'm feeling very confident for 4 rounds left in the Championship that we should be able to secure both the Drivers and the Constructors unless something goes horribly wrong with our car. But now, after the race, let's fast forward a little bit and let's see what we can maybe do if we can potentially get the upgrades going in. I think there might be just about enough time to do that. Oh, okay, I didn't realise that was going to happen. Okay, guys, looks like this championship's going to end prematurely. I did not know the demo of this preview build only lasts 6 rounds out of 10, so that's unfortunate. So we're being forced to quit here, so that's our save over. Oh, okay, that is a little bit surprising. I did not know this was the case. So I guess that's it then. The demo's over. 6 rounds only. I don't know if I click continue, is it going to load me into a brand new career mode save? I'm not too sure. But guys, I think that might be it for this one. So let me know if you want me to do like another one. Maybe not in the lowest tier for the European Racing Series. Maybe we try the World Championship and see how difficult that is. So let me know in the comments if you want to see that. But I think, yeah, I think if every time I load in here, if I just continue on, I think it's going to say demo over because we get the money from that race. And then continue on, and if we continue, and yeah, demo over. So guys, that is it. So we can only do 6 rounds there. So unfortunately, that's where it's going to end. I didn't know that. That's very surprising. So guys, if you have enjoyed it, hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Really unfortunate, actually. I was looking forward to maybe doing some more upgrades, but looks like that's it. So if you want me to do a new career mode now, maybe in the World Championship this time, or the Super Cup, let me know about that in the comments below, and we'll do that one for you guys as long as we can till the demo ends for those championships. So yeah, either way, guys, again, if you've enjoyed it, hit that like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you're around here, then do subscribe for weekly Formula 1 content. I've been Aarava. Hope you enjoyed your day, and I'll see you guys next time.